starting with the general background, yes, so there's so many technologies thanks to HTML5 advancement and also speech technologies in general, and Apple Siri, Google Voice Agent, Amazon Alexa, and so on are already available. And yeah, Voice Agent is getting one of the essential applications these days, and I can or you can use the voice technology for TV sets or audio systems or some kind of kiosk kind of services. And then on the other hand, yeah, during the, maybe I can make the font a bit bigger, okay, for accessibility. So one of the breakout sessions at TPAC 2019 in Fukuoka last year, yeah, there was discussion about the potential need for improving voice agents and voice technology in general, specifically for web services. And I believe there are so many viewpoints and expected use cases for this purpose. And so we should focus on several points. For example, interaction with smart devices, control from web browsers, interoperability and access to controls for accessibility and usability, and smart navigation, for example. Yeah, and probably multi-vendor integration is one of the key points here. And then discuss what is missing and what is really needed. Yeah, from the global viewpoints. And the possible topics should include, yeah, actually, there have been several comments so far, and I've included all the comments already, and expected possible topics. Just example includes a summary of the current status, yeah, what we already have, and common issues already identified, and the missing features, and then need of users and developers. Yeah, two viewpoints here is very important, I think. And yeah, smarter integration for easier use cases, and that, for example, short and clear commands using mixed input, including voice and the other modalities like handwriting or gesture, and smart dialogue model between human and the system. So, and also adjusting the system behavior based on the user's responses, yeah, real time. And then improve the pronunciation for speech synthesis in various languages, not only English, but also, yeah, various languages. And there are several input from the accessibility group as well. And then applying the advanced voice technology for web services like speech style, expression, feeling, emotion, and so on. And then dealing with both the input entities and output entities, so possibly devices and possibly applications, yeah, from various vendors. So multiple mashups is one of the key as well. And then presentation issues such as how, what, and when to transfer necessary information from the input entities and present it to the output entities. So the timing and also how and when and using which modality. And then integration of multiple interchangeable modalities, yeah, handwriting, typing, and voice, so vice versa. And then also possible, yeah, topic and also possible session could be underlying technologies, yeah, like smart dial management model from research viewpoint, and application services and also devices for different multiple vendors, so multiple integration. And then unified data format and the protocols for data transfer. And then state transition management for service life cycle management, and also natural language processing and resources for that purpose, like phonetic database, parallel corpora, and so on. and possibly improved model and architecture for voice interaction and expected technologies. Yeah, and we need to remember some more horizontal platform and items. So discovery of resources, privacy, security, and accessibility and usability, and also internationalization compatibility with region-specific technology. Yeah, and then example of related use cases should include voice agent, connected car, smart homes, smart factories, smart cities, and usual ordinary smart speakers should be also, and smartphones also should be included, and IoT services in general. Yeah, just for information or example, yeah, I put hybrid TV integration in Japan, but this is not one specific example, but just one example. And another example could be, yeah, the users saying something, for example, to the TV set, saying, yeah, pay something for the TV. And the voice assistant will speak, here is what I found. And yeah, this kind of human, yeah, something quite similar to human is very important and should be useful for actual interaction between the user and the system. Yeah. And who to attend. Yeah, this section should be improved and to be added. So the various users, developers, even government, and might be involved. Yeah, that's the current situation so far. And yes, it's just 30 minutes, and I'd like to hear from you all for the next steps, and including who is interested in joining the program committee for the expected workshop.